Morning sleepyhead. What's on your Sunday calendar?
Maria is coming tomorrow, right? I'm really not interested in cleaning up the kitchen on a Sunday morning.
You wouldn't have to if you cleaned up Saturday night. I've put up with it for years. You'll never change. That's why we have Maria come in twice a week. You hate cleaning the kitchen and I hate cleaning the bathroom.
I can make you some of that Italian roast coffee you like.
Don't bother, I already made some. But thanks anyway.
You know what? I'll run down to the corner and get the Sunday New York Times and some bagels. What do you say about that?
Sounds like a plan.
I really like our Sunday mornings, the papers, the bagels and cream cheese, just you and I relaxing, the cats asleep on the sofa, a little classical jazz in the background. It's a perfect Sunday in New York.
Do you want to walk through the park to the Met this afternoon? They have a David Hockney retrospective. I know you love his paintings. We could go somewhere on Columbus and have brunch.
Yeah, that sounds good. Should we invite Tony and Larry?
I think they have those guys from Argentina here all week. I'm sure they are pretty booked up.
Oh, I almost forgot. Did I tell you I met with Lauren Vreeland yesterday?
The Lauren Vreeland? The hottest thing in minimal fashion in town? What did she want?
She saw Jerry Janacek's atelier in Paris and his flagship site in Prague and wants us to design and build a boutique for her in Tribeca or Soho.
That would be great for you. I am so proud of you, Jax. Is she as weird as she seems in the media?
After Jerry? Really? It's hard to be weirder than him.
Have you read the book review section yet?
No, but go ahead. I'm reading the political and editorial sections first.
They reviewed Larry's book, and they were not very nice about it.
What did they say?
Let me read it to you. Ready? Larry Doherty's new memoir, Eyes on Me, but no one sees. Never have I read such tosh. As for the first 2 chapters, we will let them pass, but the third, the fourth, the fifth are merely the scratchings of pimples on the hairy fat ass of one of his Johns.
Burn.
How anyone could have attempted such a book as this, without committing suicide before he had finished a dozen chapters, is a mystery. It is a compound of vulgar depravity and unnatural horrors.
My kind of book.
Larry Doherty is as unacquainted with literature as a pig is with quantum mechanics. This is easily one of the worst books I've ever read. And bear in mind that I've read James Patterson and Kim Kardashian.
Now don't go throwing shade on Miss Kim.
The amount of utter trash in the volume is almost infinite. Trash of conception, execution, dialogue and sentiment. Whoever buys the book on the strength of Doherty's reputation as an actor, will be cheating himself of his money.
Glad we got a free signed copy.
It may be that this autobiography is set down in sincerity, frankness and simple effort. It may be, too, that the Brooklyn Bridge is in Florida. Just because you can get a book published doesn't mean you should. Signed, Senior Book Critic, Paul Masling.
Okay, is it me? Or does this guy not like Larry's book?
Well, it was pretty brutal, and the Times is very influential. Let's just hope, for Larry's sake, that his fans are not New York Times book review readers. I love this time of year in New York.
Central Park is so wonderful this time of year. I love walking through the park on a Sunday morning. Race you to the Great Meadow?
Ready, set, go. Beat you by a mile. Take that, old man.
Not by that much. Don't be such a gloating winner.
Later that evening, walking back through Central Park to get to their apartment.
I had a great day today, Jax. It was really fun just being silly and kind of being a tourist here. It's a great city.
I had a great time too. We should do it more often. There is so much here right at our doorstep. We take it for granted. What do you think happened here?
Definitely something not good. We should go, now. I know it's safe, but I still do not like being in Central Park at night.
Okay, we are almost there. It's okay, really.
Turn it to Channel 1. I want to see the local news and see what was going on in the park.
And that's the sports. Now Lucy for an update on the murder in Central Park.
Police have identified the victim of a brutal murder in the park as Paul Masling, Pulitzer Prize-winning book critic for the New York Times. In his career he has been, by a wide margin, the most powerful book critic in the English-speaking world. His sudden and brutal departure has quickly rippled through journalism and literary circles. Expressions of admiration and appreciation from writers and readers alike mingled with the occasional sigh of relief from those whose work he had not viewed favorably, a verdict he never shied away from sharing with readers.
Never heard of him.
To be continued.